Hey YouTube, it's me Karen. I'm gonna day 3 on this quilt along. Gonna finish this up. I hope. I've got to sew on the eyes and the nostrils and the horns. I have the 2 horns here and the ears. Now I had a senior moment yesterday where I told you that I made the ears way too long, that I had to cut them down. Well, it's because I didn't dot down my pattern. Which here, see, I have it folded, but I didn't put the dots down through there, so I gotta do that. I need to dot, so I remember this has to be folded in half and then sewed together, so it looks like this. So I wanted it to be a little bit thicker than what it was. So we'll start with that. Get that done. And so I'll put you around here and we'll get this show on the road. Okay. I'll get my glasses today. I need them. Let's see. I'm using the pedal today because I got some intricate places to get into. So I'm actually using the pedal. But fold this in half, line up your points, line up your seam, and then just start up here on the curve and leave the flat open so I can turn it. Excuse me. Around, just follow it around. And when you get to the end, backspace it. Okay, that's simple, right? So now we're just going to turn it inside out, right side out. Make sure you get your point up there on your ear. You may have to use something to help you point it back out. Okay, so let's turn it right side out again so it's right side's facing me. And then I'm just going to sew down this edge. Sew it together. Okay. Let's trim off these threads. And we're good to go. All right?
Yeah, I hit my head.
Heard something hit. Now which way did they go? So I'm going to attach it to the cow. And so I'm going to start right here at in the back where I sewed the hair on. I'm going to start it right there and bring it around. It's up to you where you want to place it. This is where I'm placing it. Turn your work around as you go here. Follow your circle of your cow's head. Hold on to that bottom piece of the ear so it don't get tangled up underneath there where you don't want it. Fold it over, I mean, not tangled over. Fold it over where you don't want it. Okay, now we got ear number 1. We're going to put on ear number 2. Get it going the right way. Same thing, started at the bottom of the hair up there. And just bring it down around. I'm going to go for the bottom because that's the direction of my ear. Start sewing from the bottom up. You can sew from the top down, but it's easier for me. The way I sew is to go this way. Pinch the top up there, hold it tight in your fingers till you get to it. And then backspace it. Lift your needle and cut the thread and voila. I have the 2 cow ears. Okay. Let's see. I can see right through that material, huh? Timu, I expect. And now I'm going to sew the eyes on. I did cut some little eyelashes here that I've just basted with a little bit of Fabri-Tac, it's a sewing glue, just to hold it on there. I'm going to sew the eye on. Start at the bottom. And work my way up around it. I'm going to hold that eyelash out of the way until I get up to the top, and then let it back down. I'm going to sew right over that Fabri-Tac glue. It will not hurt anything. Just sort of sews that, make sure it stays down there. And the other eyelash out of my way. Turn my work. Come down around the other side. Okay, and then turn it again. Just keep turning your needle so it follows. Lift your pressure foot, turn your material so that your needle follows the patch. Once you get over that curve, you can just sew straight down. When I get to the end, lift up leave your needle down. Lift your pressure foot up and turn your material. Always got to leave the needle down. Leave your needle down when you're turning your material, so that it doesn't, you know, you don't want to snag it all up, bunch it all up. Okay, and we're done. All right, number one. Oh, I forgot to cut the thread, so I'll have to use the scissors. I forgot the machine cut. Let the machine cut it. Okay, get in there. See, that's why I don't like to do it with the scissors. I always use up and then usually end up unthreading it. Okay, don't need that anymore. Now on to the next one. Do the same thing as you did. Start at the bottom. Put your needle down and start sewing. Tat tat. When you start to get to your curve, leave the needle down, lift your pressure foot, turn your material until you get to the next part of the curve. Do the same thing. Hold your eyelashes down so they don't get up underneath your needle, and needle down, turn, go up the other arc, and straight down. You get to the end, turn it again, and sew the bottom. Okay, done. I see a piece here that didn't get sewed, so I'm going to go right across there and catch that. Missed it on the muzzle, but I'm just going to go right across right here. And sew across it. Okay. So now the eyes are on, so we can remove that pin. The pupils here, I cut 2 little flowers. Remember I told you don't throw away your scraps, you use it. I cut 2 of these little flowers out to make the pupils for her eyes. Hers, his. So you made the little pupils out of the little flowers. And again, I don't want to close the curtains, but the light. Okay, there you go. See, I took the 2 little flowers from this material here that I had cut off. And don't throw it away. I always use it for something. And then I took the black polka dot there from the eye, and I just cut 2 little nostril holes to go into the nostrils. And I fabric tacked those on because I'm not even going to try to sew that. It's too little. So let's just fabric tack. Okay, and sew his nostrils on here. My grandson's out power washing the trailer. If you can hear that noise. He's in the back, but I can kind of hear it here. He's getting all the green from the pollen and crap that's out here. Starting to turn green. So he's power washing it. It's just the backside. I don't know why. Some of it where we had to replace the siding from the hurricane. That had to be power washed anyways, because that was just dirty. And then it's an off-white, and the rest of it's blue. So I got to find my paint out in my shed that I had left over for when I painted the trailer, and touch up those, well, not touch up, but paint those two pieces of siding that we had to replace with some my son had, and make it all blue. And then there's some underneath the windows here. There's a couple of pieces that we had to replace that need to be painted blue. Am I on there? Yeah. Thought I went off my eye. Okay. Done. There's one eye. Nostril, not eye. One nostril. Let's put the other nostril on there. A dry, itchy throat. Okay, let's whip up this other eye real quick. Tell you, if you live in Florida, best thing you can do is invest yourself in a pressure washer, because you get that green mold every year. You can go out there and do it by hand, or you can buy a pressure washer. Do it the easy way. No, I just bought a small one. I didn't buy an industrial one. Just a small one. It was like 90 bucks. And it works great. Had it for 4 years now. 1 on 5. Yeah, so you should invest yourself in one if you live here. Especially we have this big tree out beside of us that all that pollen falls from. Okay. So that's the other one. Trim off these hanging over threads here. Any more? Right there. Okay, so we get that eyelashes, a little curl here. Put them back up with it like they belong. All I done for the eyelashes was cut the shape right there. I held a piece of paper up and just drew around it, a half moon. And then cut a piece of fabric and then just slit it. So she has some eyelashes and she looks cute. Okay. That's done. Now we put the horns on. And the horns, I should have done double too, but I didn't. But it's alright, it's going to be sewed down. Put the horns up there where you want them. What looks good for you for horn placement? I think I want them turned out a little bit. Center the hair. Right about there looks good. I don't want too big horns, too big of horns. Get on there. Get. Just got them behind the hair. Something right here. Knot. This came undone. I'll get rethread this real quick. In a hole. I'll find the hole, so I just put something up behind it. And I get it. There we go. Hold something behind it, it magnifies it for me a little bit. Yeah, come on. Just trying to come back out. Alright. Let's try that again. What's going on here? No bob. Yeah. Thread's broke. Alright. I'm gonna have to rethread the whole thing. So it is split somewhere. Bear with me. I rethread it. Let's try again. Let's take a little thread out of there. There we go. One more time. Third time's the charm. Yep, third time was a charm. Put the other ear on the other side. Right. Okay, that's all the parts. A little extra thread here, out of the way. So we got all the parts on. Now we're going to sew it onto pillow cover because I decided that I liked it on the pillow cover. And I had a comment that said, look good on the pillow cover, so that's where it's going to go. Heck, this one's way bigger than I needed them, but it's alright, we'll just cut this excess off. Alright, a little hydration. Sounds like it's empty. Unzip it. Slide it under the arm here. Let's see. Get it somewhere near centered. Probably should pin this. Alright. Couple pins in here so it stays. Let's start up top of his ear here. Okay, now here is why I decided to fold it in half. I'm going to start right on the head. Leaving the ear out. I hope this is going to be straight. And this is where you got to be careful. You don't get the bottom of your pillowcase. Keep checking it, make sure it's not getting sewed up in there. That would be a disaster. Come on. Lay flat. Again, when you get up to the ear, stay on the head. Don't sew through the ear. Follow the head around the headpiece. Almost back around. Okay. Now, let's see how we did. All right. Okay. So yeah, I got a little pucker there I gotta fix. It caught right here. Just gotta get my seam ripper and take that little seam out. And then do it with my scissors. Fold it under on me. I think I got it. Yeah. So good. Well, it's gonna be an odd angle there for the ears. I just gotta sew these ears down. Trim up some threads. I think I'm just going to take the seam from here to here, undo the seam so I can get it in there better. Sew the ears, or I'll sew them on by hand. So that's an odd angle to get at. Pucker right there. Yeah, it's definitely be easier to open that piece up and get that. Get that down. And iron it flat. What I wanted his ears to be able to poke out. Stick out. This is why I doubled his ears. I cut them long enough to double them over because I wanted them to, flop. So otherwise I'm just sewing those ears on there. It is done. Like I say, I'm just going to go in here and open the seam, like from here to here, so I can just slide it up on instead of trying to twist it and turn it. And that is, let's get it out of the daylight here, so you get a better picture of it. That's it. You gotta press this out, put a pillow in it, press it because it's got wrinkles. Press this pillow cloth out. Put a pillow form in it, and she's done. So, kind of, sort of, my version. Her eyelashes here. Of the quilted gown. So I like want her ears to do their thing. No, I don't want them sewed flat. can really see the eyelashes. I'll stuff a pillow in it in tomorrow's video. After I get it all pressed out, get all the little threads clipped off, get these ears sewn on. It just take me 3 seconds to 30 seconds sew the ear on. And then I'll show it to you all stuffed. That's it. It's done. For the most part, like I say, I just gotta sew those ears down, horns, and then get an iron to it. Full-size iron, not the mini iron. And press it out. One last look at it. This is the muzzle. And then the nostrils. And here's the eyes. These are little eyelashes. This one's sticking up good, this one don't. I might have to cut them back just a little bit further. This one's curling up good, just the way I want it to. And this little floppy ears. The hair. The horns. And pillow cover. So, hope you liked that video. And you got to see all the parts as I did them. I'm going to mark this piece fold. Foot line. So I know. Alright, I'm done for today, so hit the like, share, subscribe. This one went over a little bit more than 30 minutes, but I want to get it done. So, we're finished. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.